is Solange, and I'm excited to tell you about Unicef. Unicef is this amazing group of people who help children around the world. They believe children everywhere have the right to learn and to go to school. They helped me when I was a little girl growing up in Africa. And now I am proud to help them. Who is this amazing group of people making sure kids everywhere have access to school? It's you and your friends. Canadian students are making October count for kids and have turned Halloween into National UNICEF Day. Last year, kids across Canada did all kinds of great things to raise money. It was incredible. You raised $1 million. You had pumpkin carving contests, organized assemblies, performed songs, and held parties. Because of you and your great ideas, UNICEF was able to help more children around the world go to school, survive, and thrive. You did an awesome job. That's what UNICEF Day is all about, making October count for kids, taking one idea and using it to help children around the world. This year, we're raising funds to make sure kids have all the things they need to succeed in school. Let me tell you about some of the great kids who need our help this year. Manjo is 13 and lives in Madagascar, an island off the coast of Africa. He loves school. He just finished grade 2 for the third time. His school has just 2 grades, and the only way for Manjo to keep learning is to keep taking second grade. Manjo's mother needs his help at home, so she can't afford to send him away to a bigger school. Every morning, Manjo, his brother and sister get up at 5:30 to work with their mother in the fields before they can go to school. At Manjo's school, there's only one room, but over 100 children. There aren't enough chairs and desks for everyone, so the grade 1 kids sit on the floor. Manjo's teacher works very hard to teach 2 classes at the same time. She feels lucky to have Manjo in her classroom. He helps with the younger kids, but she hopes that the community will soon have enough classroom and another teacher so Manjo can move into grade 3. Manjo wants to be a police officer, and he knows that he needs to continue to study so he'll be able to. He doesn't care how many times he needs to take grade 2 if it helps him become a policeman. He's proud that he can count and he's learning to read and write. Manjo just loves to learn. See this? It's a school. All fits in one box. In this box are enough supplies for 2 classrooms of students. There's workbooks, pens, erasers, scissors, even a radio. And there is special paint to turn the lid into a blackboard. Pretty amazing, isn't it? UNICEF sends these boxes to places all over the world. It's a great way to make sure that kids can have access to school pretty much anywhere. Under a tree, in a tent, school in a box means that kids have the tools they need to learn. Last year, Reshma's home in Pakistan was washed away by a flood, so she and her family went to live in a camp. UNICEF set up schools for Reshma and kids like her in Pakistan, which was amazing because although Reshma is 8 years old, this is the first time she was able to go to school. Now, she's learning Urdu, English, and math, and she's teaching what she learns to her mother and her sisters. Reshma's mom said it has been hard, losing all their things, but she's so happy that Reshma can now go to school and has access to things like books and pencils. It's amazing what can happen when kids have access to school and supplies. Just as pencils and workbooks give kids an opportunity to write and draw, a soccer ball can be just as important. It's a chance to play with our friends and to work together as a team. Sometimes, kids are more excited to come to school if they know there's a soccer ball to play with. I know it was my favorite part of school. For kids around the world, a bike is more than a way to have fun. For some, it's their only way to get to school. Sometimes school is too far away to walk, and there are no school buses, so a bike helps them get there. Make October count for kids. It takes just one idea, and you can do something that will change the lives of kids around the world. Our friend Yuri believes he can make things change. Yuri lives in Haiti, where a year and a half ago, an earthquake destroyed many of its cities, homes, and schools. Yuri was separated from his parents and lives in a center with other boys like him. Unicef helps by providing school supplies so Yuri and his friends can continue to study, while the people who run the center work to find Yuri's family. Yuri and his friends believe that good things can happen when we work together. They have formed a hip-hop group called Heart to Heart. Their favorite song is Making Up Our Minds, which is all about how people can help to make Haiti a better place. There are amazing kids everywhere, just like you. But they need a little help to have the same access to school and school supplies that you do. Here's how you can help. Pencils and workbooks for writing and drawing for 20 children cost $10, and it could go to the center where Yuri and his friends are going to school. A soccer ball and a pump is $32, and it will give kids a chance to play and have fun at school. $86 can buy a bike for a kid to help them get to school. A school in a box with enough supplies for 2 classes of students costs $240. Sometimes there isn't a building for kids to go to school in, so Unicef puts up a tent to give them a place to live. That costs $1,940. Children everywhere have the right to learn, and you can help make that happen. Make October count for kids. It takes just one idea, and you can change the lives of kids like Manjo, Reshma, and Yuri. October 31st is National Unicef Day. What will you do?
Pour